I'm Jenny's sister, Naomi. I'm happy to say that for whoever saw Naomi's sister, Jenny. This is not a good way to But anyway, for whoever saw me last night, I'm really happy to say I have some voice back. So I apologize if it's not quite.
And I'm Helen, the other sister, and I'm also very glad that Jenny has her voice back, and I'll know why in a second.
It's become something of a tradition in our family to give a speech at Taylor Cole weddings.
We don't believe in off-the-rack speeches, so...
Yeah. We try to come up with something a little new and different, something a little less conventional.
But we both have toddlers, so we struggle with time to figure out exactly what to do.
Yeah. I suggested to my sister that we perform an interpretive dance.
I said, no.
So I suggested that maybe we put together a cheerleading routine, complete with pom-poms and maybe a lift.
I said, definitely no.
So I suggested that we enter the room in Roman chariots pulled by my chihuahuas, while my dad serenaded us with Frank Sinatra's Cheek to Cheek while wearing a toga, and then my mom would break the world record for smashing watermelons with her head, while Helen and I gave a poignant and emotional speech using only emojis. Go ahead, I'll do my own speech. She lacks flair. So, we went back to the drawing board, and we decided that some really fun and embarrassing stories about Naomi might be fun.
Like the time she peed in her toy closet, she couldn't find her way to the bathroom in the night.
Or the first time she tried to cook pasta, but didn't realize she had to put water in the pot.
Or when she used to get on the school bus with her balanced breakfast of bagel dogs and Pepsi.
Yep. Or about the time we found the home video of her performing a scantily clad routine to a Spice Girls song. Right now she's really thankful we don't have a projector.
We started to write it all down.
We decided it may take just a little bit too much time.
So we thought long and hard about what we could do for your speech, and we thought, hey, we've been married a while, maybe we should give you some marriage advice.
Yeah. Because obviously the two of us are experts. So I'll start just a little piece of advice. Before you judge your husband, walk a mile in his shoes. That way, when you judge him, you're a mile away and you have his shoes.
If your wife says, go ahead, this is a dare, not permission.
I like my men best like I like my coffee. Silent.
The best way to remember your wife's birthday is to forget it once.
We can't be the only people out there with some great advice for the newlyweds, so maybe we can ask some other guests. Brian, Helen's husband, do you have some advice?
I would say life is like a pack of playing cards. You know, you start off with 2 hearts and a diamond, and by the end, you want the club and a spade.
Mom, how about you?
Oh boy. I'd say that no man is truly married until he understands every single word his wife does not say.
That's a good point. We shouldn't just ask our side of the family. Let's ask Matt's dad. Rick, do you have anything to say?
Oh, without doubt. Dad and I always compromise. I admit I'm wrong, and she agrees with me.
Excellent. How about my husband, Paul? After almost 10 years, you must have something good to say, right?
You want my advice? Every time I open my mouth and I say something stupid, I end up buying her another horse. So my advice to you is to shut your mouth at all costs. Besides, guys, you gotta have more than this.
Well, I mean, there was that one thing we were talking about before. Do you think we should do that?
No, I don't think so.
Really? It would definitely spice this place up a little bit. You think we should try? Okay. All right. Okay.
To the T. There's more men to see than can ever be seen. But she says, there's just one for me. So she thinks and she prays and she finds him. And with that, it just seems like it's planned. With the sun rolling high in the B-town sky, he takes a knee and he asks for her hand. She's becoming a wife, and it scares us all. Through despair and hope, through faith and love, and she finds her place in this life unwinding. It's her journey. She's becoming a wife. I have to preface this next one by apologizing to you. Rap should never, ever be done with an English accent.
As I walk through my church where I preach and I pray, I take a look at my life and realize it's very gray. Cause I've been a man by myself for so long that even my mama thinks I'm gonna die alone. And I know when it's meant to have Naomi in my life, well I know that's heaven sent. I'm the kind of pastor little homies want to be like on my knees every night saying prayers for the perfect wife. Spending most his life living in a bachelor's paradise. Now he has a British wife, he's gonna live in married paradise. And spending most our life living in a bachelor's paradise. Now he has a British wife, he's gonna live in married paradise. Change it up a little bit. We're going to get a little country for your little Alabama, Tennessee roots. I'm a boy from Illinois, fine as he can be. The man had a big white church and he took a shine to me. Big brown eyes, big white smile, tall as a bonsai tree. He's real smart with a big real head and he's going to marry me. Oh, he's going to marry me. Where do I go to town? Where do I buy a Subaru and where do I drive around? Oh, hands touch home, he talks so sweet to me. Cause he knows a lot about love and stuff and he's gonna marry me. Oh, he knows a lot about stuff and stuff and that's gonna marry me. Something that we've seen before, but we thought it was appropriate for the occasion. At first he was afraid, he was petrified, he loved Naomi, but his sisters made him want to hide. But he got down on one knee and said, Naomi, marry me. And she said yes, and I guess you know the rest. Gonna go, look out the door. We're not going to embarrass ourselves anymore. Just a little thing to know before we let you go. We married you, and so we married us too.
All right, that was pretty amazing. Thank you to our sisters of the bride. Jamie. All right, ladies and gentlemen.